If you've tried to sell on TikTok Shop, but for whatever reason you can't seem to get over that 10 sales per day hump, this is most likely your problem. And if you haven't yet sold on TikTok Shop, but maybe you want to at some point, this will help you scale a lot faster when you do decide to start. Now, imagine turning just a few sales a day into dozens or even hundreds. That's the potential we're looking at when we connect the right affiliates to our TikTok Shop. Using TikTok Shop affiliates is such a game changer, and if you don't already have a bunch of pages and a bunch of people promoting your products, you're seriously missing out on easy and free sales. One of the coolest features about selling on TikTok that no other online site has is its on-site affiliate marketing program. This program, if you're unfamiliar, connects shop owners like us with content creators who already have the perfect audience for our product. It is a win-win situation. Shop owners get more sales and affiliates earn commissions by promoting our items. So if you're selling on TikTok Shop, how do you get these affiliates on board to promote your products? Well, the easiest way that everyone starts with is to simply enable the open collaboration plan on all your products. This process is incredibly simple and only takes about 5 to 10 seconds. Here's what you need to do. So first and foremost, go to TikTok Shop on your dashboard in the back end of your desktop computer. Click on the affiliate marketing section and start it if you haven't already. Then you want to go to the open collaboration tab and make sure to enable the auto add products button so any new products that you add can also be promoted by affiliates. You can add products to your plan from here. You can also adjust your commission rate on each specific product, and you can choose whether or not you'd like to offer free samples to affiliates that want to promote your product so they'll receive a free one to begin making videos with it. And finally, you can choose whether to auto-approve creators when they apply to promote it or not. Now, you can also scroll all the way to the right and see what orders came from what affiliates and when. That way you know what affiliates are actually successful for you and which ones are kind of just wasting your profit and your time. This setup makes your products discoverable to affiliates who are looking for them to promote products within their niche when they're looking on TikTok Shop from the actual app. It is a no-brainer to set up, and it leads to automatic sales, especially once you get a product that's already been selling for a little while and has some sales. That's when affiliates will notice it and really start to promote it too, which leads to that snowball effect and massive sales and massive profit for you. Although, for those of you with newer shops and not many sales yet, you'll most likely find more success with the target collaboration and direct outreach to influencers. But again, TikTok makes this so easy to do within the shop, giving you insight, niches, and all the numbers that you need to see if affiliates are actually selling or not, and direct lines of communication to them. And reaching out directly to influencers can be the most effective way to get quality affiliates when you're starting. It's ultimately just a numbers game, and it's about your ability to make an enticing enough offer and enticing enough pitch. So you're going to want to use the collaboration tab to search for influencers in your niche, right? Then you want to check their stats and their contact information. And if it looks good, then send them a direct message to propose a partnership. But at that point, what message do you actually send them, and how can you actually get them to agree to promote your product? So when messaging potential affiliates, you want to keep it short and simple, okay? So here's an example that I use all the time. Hey, and then insert their page name. I love what you're doing with, and then insert their niche or their topic. I sell, and then insert your product that I think your followers would love. I'd love to send you a free sample with no strings attached, and if you like it and you think your audience will too, I'd love to pay you to promote it. Let me know. This template is effective because it's respectful of their time and it clearly communicates what's in it for them in a short time frame. It doesn't take a lot of their effort or time to read it. Not to mention, it suggests that you'll pay them, which typically gets more responses. And at that point, when they respond, you can then have them add your product to their shop showcase so they can receive a free sample of it, and then explain how they can earn X amount each time they make a sale. If the influencer is big enough and has good enough numbers, sometimes I will offer to pay them $100 or $200 to make a video, but that's rarely the case. It kind of just depends. Ultimately, direct outreach and getting affiliates in the beginning is a numbers game. And if you don't have tons of time to send message after message, I totally get it. But You don't need to anymore. Reach Your App is an automated outreach system that will do all of this for you automatically. Meaning, once you set it up, it will reach out to affiliates for you so you don't have to do it manually and you don't have to spend hours and hours yourself trying to just get some responses. Using a software like this gives you such a competitive advantage over the other sellers within your niche, because the reality is there's tens of thousands of sellers out there and tens of thousands of affiliates, but you can only realistically reach out to a portion of them each day yourself, no matter how productive you are. But this solves that problem. It'll contact them without you needing to do anything. That way you can then focus on the important things that you actually need to move the boat forward in your business, like new angles to sell your products, new products, shipping to customers, customer service. You get the picture. And then when it inevitably does get responses from interested affiliates, since your output will automatically be exponentially higher, you'll then be able to get more affiliates promoting your products a lot quicker, which puts more money in your pocket. Reach Your App is guaranteed to increase your sample request rate, and you can expect to see tens to hundreds of new sample requests from other creators per day just using this bot. If you'd like to try Reach Your App, you can do so through the first link in the description. If you're serious about scaling your TikTok shop sales, this is your answer. But this is how you can go from no sales or a few sales a day to at least 10 a day, probably a lot more if you do it right. And it's through getting quality affiliates to promote your shop products for you. It's a win-win for everyone involved if you set it up right, and it then takes no time for you to create more videos because it removes you entirely from the equation. So then it becomes an actual business that you get to work on and not in every single day, because the goal is not to get on the endless hamster wheel of needing to make video after video just to sell your products. This works much better. Hope it helps.